women are up over 35 and 45, and you're going to be dating guys who just ended a relationship.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
So that's the next question. What about rebound? I'll let you ask it.
Yeah, so what about that, John? Because in that age group, there are a lot of men who are coming out of divorce or another long-term relationship or whatever. And it's tricky because sometimes they think they're ready to jump right back in. But for a woman, that can be kind of a vulnerable place to be. And no one wants to just be the rebound relationship if you're looking for a long-term relationship. So what are some of the key things we should be aware of there?
Well, you kind of gave the conclusion, which is really good. But when you say nobody wants to be the rebound, actually people want to be the rebound.
Okay.
To be a rebound is you get a lot of attention, a lot of affection, a lot of interest. Nothing wrong with being on a rebound with somebody, but don't expect it to last.
Okay, there's the key right there.
That's the key. So here's what happens is in a rebound with a man. Okay, so let's say I've been single for a long time, or I've been in a relationship and I've broken up. If I've broken up, it's because I'm not getting what I need in that relationship. So I've been trying to make something work where I'm not getting what I need. So in a sense, I'm a guy on a desert and I'm thirsty. Okay, so I've been trying my best. It hasn't been working. I'm missing love. I need love. So it's like you haven't eaten in a long time. So if I'm in the desert and I'm thirsty and somebody gives me water, it's like wine. And let's say I arrive and there's food and somebody says, well, we're so sorry. We only have bagels. We don't have butter. You take that bagel and you eat it. I fasted and fast for 3 days and then eat a bagel. It's like the best French restaurant in the world. And that's what you have to recognize. It's not that he's being disingenuous. It's his experience that you're the best thing in the world and I'm in love with you and I can't believe you. I mean, I can't believe how much I love you and I just want to be with you and I'm going to have sex with you and I'm going to romance you and I'm going to buy things for you and what's wrong with that? I mean, that feels really good as long as you know that's not real, lasting, because I've been empty and now I'm getting what I need. It's a French restaurant. But then after a while you wake up and you go, actually, it's just a bagel. And there's other restaurants out there too. And so the chances of attaching yourself to somebody and then having them move on is quite high. And then you get your heart broken. It's a hard thing to go through. Unless you're in this stage that I'm recommending, which is, hey, all these guys on the rebound, you'll get a lot of attention, a lot of affection to go with it. But just make sure that this is not serious for me. We'll just get to know each other. And what you do during those times, again, is you practice not giving more than you're getting. That's the key to this. It's very hard for women when they get attached, when a man's giving to them on the dates in the beginning to get attached, and then you just want to give it all. Yeah. That's just a natural tendency. So you've got to hold back from that, wanting to overgive to justify getting more. Wanting to overgive to justify getting more. Just to say that again, if you have sex with a guy and he never calls you back and you feel resentful, then you had sex too soon. You should only have sex with a guy the way guys do. If I have sex with a woman and she doesn't call me back, okay, next. That was a fun one-night stand. Not that I do that anymore, okay, but I'm just talking generally for a guy. And so we're kind of shocked if we have sex with a woman and never call her back, how upset she is and how hurt she is, because there's a part of her, whether it's conscious or unconscious, that thinks that if we're having sex, then we have a relationship. And I know many women today go, no, I'm just having sex. I'm not expecting more. But something happens when you have sex. There's when you orgasm with a man, it does cause your estrogen to shoot up and you attach way more than a man attaches. Men detach after orgasm, which is another thing to understand about men, is that when a man has an orgasm, his testosterone levels will drop, and now he needs to pull away. He needs to detach in order to rebuild testosterone. Women don't have to detach to rebuild testosterone because they don't need testosterone as much as men do. So women, when they climax, they have a huge surge of estrogen. And if they don't have a relationship with him that supports estrogen or a life that supports estrogen, then her brain goes, must have him. So the woman, after having sex with the guy and she doesn't have a relationship with him, there can be this huge kind of like emptiness that she feels afterwards. And for many women, they feel like, I need him to fill that emptiness. Why is he not doing it? I'm not getting enough. Or she just feels empty in her life. For a man, he just like, I'm off to play golf. I'm off to back to work. You know, I had sex. I feel great. I did it, you know, and now I need to go out and do something on my own to rebuild my testosterone. So that's a concept from Men from Mars, Women from Venus book, which is so important for single women to understand. It's the second stage of dating. The first stage is all this attraction and fun and connection. And always after you have all that attraction and connection, men are going to back off. That's their instinct. That's their biological need. Connection is estrogen. And when estrogen's too high in men, their testosterone goes down. Men need to have twice as much testosterone, 10 times as much testosterone. Some men 30 times as much testosterone to feel good and to feel attracted to her.